I'm Dave Palumbo, founder of Species Nutrition. I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work and are backed by science. From my earliest bodybuilding days, I believed in only putting the best in my body. And that lives on in the Species Nutrition line of products. We use only top-of-the-line formulations dosed for maximum results and the best flavoring systems available. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
When you're asleep, they're just getting started. John Romano, Dave Palumbo, After Hours.
Welcome back to another happy edition. I say happy today because the gyms are open in Florida of After Hours. And I'm Dave Palumbo, as always, joined by John Romano in sunny South Carolina there. John, we actually got some rain here in Florida after like 100 days of desert heat. So the plants are growing and everything is waking up, and it seems like the society is waking up as well because they're starting to open shit up again.
Yeah, same here. Rained all day and all night yesterday. Now it's sun's in and out, and the gyms are open. Gyms opened yesterday.
And you said to me that your gym never closed. Is that true?
Well, yeah. Here, I find this out, Friday. Okay. This whole time I could have trained. I got a key card gym. It's a really cool gym that's attached to a custom car place. Okay.
Right.
So it's the guy owns both. It's like his private gym, and he lets people train there. It's really nice. So it's a key card gym. You can go 24-hour, 24/7. You can go, right?
Yeah.
So he stayed open to the bitter end till they forced him to close, and then he put the big signs all over to close, COVID-19, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, the dude had to close. I figured he turned the thing off, that you couldn't use your your key tab, right? Turns out he never shut it off, and he never shut the gym. He just couldn't turn the lights on. So I could have trained this whole time. So people were training in there the whole time? I could have trained there this whole time.
Were other people training there?
I'm depressed. I'm a little.
You now listen to answer I asked you, were other people training there?
Yes, other people were training there. All the guys my crew, okay?
Yeah.
Was training. So I'm thinking to myself, I thought I was accepted, Yeah,
you think they would have called you up, right? They would have called you.
Right, yeah, so would have said something, Nothing, not a word, fucking at the end. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah. But at least, it's open now. But you know what? It got me to push ahead with the gym in the basement, downstairs, and we got a bunch of equipment.
Right.
And I got some pretty good workouts downstairs. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, but you know what it is? You feel so privileged to actually have the ability to work out. I get good workouts in my house just because and I don't even have that much equipment. I just because I'm so happy to actually be able to, at 11 o'clock at night or whenever I get the kids to bed, I can actually have some, peace and solitude, and I'll train, for whatever it is, a half hour or whatever I do. But it's nice to just have that there and not have to get in a car and go to the gym. And I'm not trying to set records now anyway, so I don't need all that equipment. But it's funny what the priorities we have. Like, back in the day, when with all the wars and people were worried about nuclear war, and they built these bomb shelters, with canned food. Nowadays, people, if they don't have a gym in the bomb shelter, they would go crazy, right? People wouldn't last in the bomb shelter. Everyone would be dying outside. You'd have food, water, everything, electricity, but you would be going crazy because you don't have a gym down there,
Right, exactly. Then you were nuts, right? But it's the house is built into a hill, so it's actually that whole downhill side is open. So the gym is right there,
Nice.
and then I'm looking forward to the summer. I just go walk out the door and jump in the pool right after my workout.
Sounds great. I've been definitely making use of my pool.
You know what I noticed as I get older, Dave? When I was younger, I was outgoing. I went out. I was talking to everybody, going out everywhere. I couldn't sit still, never wanted to stay home. Now, I never want to leave here.
Yeah, that's called getting old. That's when we're all old now.
It's like my environment now. I got everything I need, right
Well,
here.
because you set yourself up now. You have all, you're not seeking anything anymore. You have everything at your beck and call already right there. So
I got everything.
When we were younger, we were seeking things. We were seeking employment. We were seeking money. We were seeking a spouse. You're seeking something to do and feel like now you know what you got everything you want right there. You know what you're interested in. You have all your interests there. And to tell you the truth, with the internet and social media, you almost don't need to go out anymore because everything you could, if you want to browse like for new lawn furniture for your pool, you can go on. It's way better to go on like Wayfair and look for it than go all the way to like Fortune off and have to like look at stuff in person.
Except for the furniture I built, Valerie bought all of the other furniture from Wayfair.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Overstock and the delivery trucks were coming like every other freaking day.
Do you know they actually delivered our lawn furniture to the neighbor's house 2 doors down? And Amanda calls them up, and they're like, "Oh, we delivered it." She's like, "You didn't deliver it. We don't have anything at our house. What address did you deliver it to?" "Oh, we delivered it to the So she goes and sees it down the block, and she's like, "You delivered it to the neighbor's house. Can you get your ass back here?" And he's getting like rude to her. She's like, "It's not my fault that you guys are incompetent. And you sent it to the wrong address." So we walked. So I get on the phone, and then they agree to come back in like an hour. So I go down to that guy's house, and the guy is like, he just had built the house, and he's like, "I didn't know. I thought my wife snuck and ordered some lawn furniture." He started bringing it into his garage. He thought it was his. But aside from that, it's pretty amazing to order online. They do free shipping. I mean, with free shipping, why wouldn't you order it online? You don't have to go schlep to the store and get a truck and bring it back. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and you can return shit. I mean, she returned the couch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
we had a broken bookshelf we sent back. Yeah, too.
One of the things that came broken, they said just throw it out. They said because it wasn't worth them.
Yeah, I've had that happen too, where people say, just keep it.
Just keep it. Yeah, just keep it.
Which tells you we're in a completely disposable society at this point.
Exactly.
Well, you know what it is?
All right, listen, before the lunatics get here, let's go do the gym thing, and then I got to tell you about my Mr. Gym story. All right.
Well, first of all, I want to just show I'm showing some solidarity for the late, great Luke Sandow. He gave me this shirt. It's
cool.
Luke Sandow, the Juggernaut shirt. So I got that. I saw it in my closet. I was cleaning my closet. I wanted to wear it to show my remembrance of Luke Sandow. So that getting out of the way. I also want to say that, obviously I interviewed Louis Girodell 2 weeks ago about how he got arrested for opening his gym during these times of quarantine. And, he basically started a movement because it was a good thing that he did because it got people saying, you know what? I'm not going to close my gym. I'm opening. I got to stay in business. It's not fair. And there was a gym in New Jersey. The Jersey and New York people don't care. They were open. The cops came, and let's play this clip because I was delighted by watching it.
I'm glad we paid $1 million for a rape case.
Quiet. Hey,
Stop!
hey, be respectful, be quiet.
Quiet! Quiet!
You have to comment if you're in violation of an executive order.
What does that mean?
Just let speak.
Speak your piece and don't worry about it.
We are and we're only here for everybody's safety today. We plan for the worst, hope for the best, and it seems like that's what we have out here today.
Yeah.
Formally, you are all in violation of the executive order. On that note, have a good day. Everybody be safe.
So the cops let them stay open. Now, you think that I thought maybe it was staged at first, but I don't think it was. You think that cop is going to get in trouble?
An executive order cannot be enforced by the cops. It's not constitutional. What if the governor said, an executive order to not drive your cars anymore, to sell all your cars,
right?
Or an executive order to burn your house down, or an executive order to cut all these trees down around your neighborhood.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. He has no constitutional authority to dictate what to do. This is obviously, these governors and mayors are out of freaking control, some of them.
Well, there's a girl who's coming on my show tomorrow. I'm interviewing her. I met her locally, this Patty Cummings girl. She has a yoga studio, and she's suing Governor DeSantis from Florida here for illegally closing the business. Now, ironically, she filed a lawsuit the day before he actually announced that they were opening the gyms on Monday, but she's still following through because she wants to set a precedent because she said it's unconstitutional. That the businesses should be able to do business, and that's the end of the I guess what it's about. So I don't know what the law is. I mean, Valerie would probably be the person to talk to on this end. Do the gym owners have a right to open their gyms even if the government says no?
They actually do, because like I said, executive orders. All you got to do is file you know how many lawsuits are being filed now? Over these, restaurants are filing lawsuits, gyms are filing lawsuits, right. Nail salons, all these places are filing lawsuits because of the unconstitutionality of the executive order.
Right.
So, you're basically saying that, the governor can come in, you have a thriving business and can use an excuse of an illness to force you out of business, drive you into bankruptcy, lose your house, your business, and your possessions. That is not constitutional. So, good luck with that. Lewis Ardell I'm pretty sure he's lawyered up. I mean, he used to be a lawyer himself.
Yeah, but I think he has a lawyer too.
I know he knows this, and he knows getting arrested enforcing an executive order is illegal.
Sure.
So, he's following suit. So, all that. But anyway, Attila Gym. Yep, that was the way to go. And
only in Jersey they can pull that off.
Cops, you know what? That is a major shout out to the cops, because the cops cannot enforce an illegal act, an illegal order. And that's exactly what those cops were doing, and they should be commended. They did the exact right thing.
Right, but what are their bosses going to say to them, to those particular cops?
That they're going to have to take it up with the law, because that executive order obviously is not constitutional. You cannot be if the mayor or the governor tells you as a cop, go shoot that person over there.
Right.
You can't do it. I mean, you cannot enforce an illegal act. Mm-hmm. So those cops were acting completely in compliance with the Constitution, and thank God we got cops like that.
Yeah, that was great. So that was the feel-good video of the day. I know a lot of people have seen it, but maybe just for people who hadn't. Now, you got a surprise gift in the mail. Isn't that true? Why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, so Mr. G is now, is interested in, my culinary background. All right. So he sends me this picture of these white chocolate peanut butter cups that were like pregnant hockey pucks. They were enormous, okay? And he's got them stacked up. He's got like 8 of them stacked up,
right.
And I'm sending you this, and then I get the UPS tracking and everything.
Yeah.
He sends me it via text, right? So yesterday, this freaking box comes. All right.
Oh, nice.
See the box? Okay. So I'm standing in the front lawn, front porch, and here's the freaking box.
Watch your finger. Your finger's blocking my lens.
Sorry. I'm thinking peanut butter cups, right? So peanut butter cups. So I open the freaking box like this, right? And does that look like peanut butter cups?
It looks like protein powder.
That's not peanut butter cups. This is protein. Sour cream and onion protein.
What does he want you to do with that?
Wait. Honey barbecue protein.
Right.
Okay, wait. There's some better ones. Jalapeno protein.
Imagine making a protein shake with that, John.
Ooh.
No, he wants to cook with it.
I know what he wants to be. Imagine making a shake.
Habanero cheddar. I got freaking peanut butter cups on the brain, okay? I'm thinking, and you say, I made them with real peanut butter and it's, gourmet white chocolate, and they're like 2 inches thick. I'm going, I want some of it. And I was fucking starving.
And you saw it show up. You thought it was in there, yeah.
Oh man, I'm thinking it's perfect timing. I haven't had a decent piece of candy in ages, and I'm thinking, fucking hey, man, I'm gonna get this peanut butter cup. And now I got habanero cheddar protein powder.
We should do a challenge, John. If you could drink one of those, like mix it like a shake rather than like put it on sprinkle it on your food. Because I know it's a sprinkle on, but imagine if someone drank one of those. That would be the nastiest like challenge of all time. You know?
Oh my God, it would be like habanero cheddar. You know, what peanut butter, white chocolate.
If I ever did that with my Italian skin,
jalapeno.
I would smell like a habanero for 4 days. Probably would be coming out of me.
So now, I'm not shading Mr. G. Okay, I appreciate him thinking of me and send me, and God bless him for the effort he's putting into Mrs. Potts and what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, power. He's the guy's got vision, passion, and drive, as Bleckman would always say. So so you're supposed to sprinkle this on like popcorn, and
food.
Okay. So how many scoops of habanero cheddar peanut butter do I have to sprinkle on my popcorn?
He should have given you the serving sizes exactly. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think it's a tablespoon. I think it's a tablespoon.
Yeah, well, I think it's. I'm not. You're not getting 50 grams of protein.
No, you get about 15 grams, I think, for that.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's a great idea, but no, I mean, God bless you, Mr. G, but I will never eat a habanero cheddar anything.
Right. But there are people who like that. He sent me. He made me popcorn. He popped some popcorn for me this was 6 months ago, and he put the stuff on it, the powder on it, and it tasted pretty good. I got to be honest with you, because I like popcorn. And
like I said, I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but I was thinking peanut butter.
Well, you have enough to last you like 10 years there. I think he sent you the stuff that's expiring. No, I'm serious. I think he didn't want to throw it out, so he figured you'd cook with it or something like that. Mix it into your food.
Yeah, I'll try cooking with it. I'll do something with it.
I'm wondering. He keeps sending me pictures also of all these delicious tasting things. We'll ask him when he calls in a little bit. And I haven't got anything in them. I'm like, where are my jumbo light cookies you keep promising me? Who's this now?
Did he send? Are you there?
Who's that? I think Jimmy joined in. Is that Jimmy? Oh.
Did he send you the peanut butter cup?
No, I haven't got any. I got the initial jumbo Palumbo cookies. I've been talking about them every week. They were eaten in 3 days, and I have nothing left. And meanwhile, he's sending me screenshots. He's got like thousands of people buying cookies from him now. I don't even know how he's even keeping up with production. I said, hey, I don't want any money. Can I get a couple fucking cookies from you?
Yeah, man. But did he send you the pictures of the peanut butter cups?
He sends me everything. I don't know. He's always texting me stuff. Yeah, I got news. He's a talented guy. He's got very creative when it comes to he always was into the pastry stuff,
Those peanut butter cups look freaking amazing.
So anyway, we'll ask him when there's Jimmy the Bull.
Hello, can you see me?
We can see you.
I wanted to show John my COVID-19 body because you posted your COVID-19 body,
there's
right?
Greg.
Yeah, well look at my motherfucker.
Can you turn your phone sideways?
Look at that motherfucker, Look at that fucking COVID-19, look at that fucking stomach, that's a fucking COVID-19 body right there too, brother. What do you think I've been doing, sitting on my fucking ass? I got a fucking gym too, bro.
You've been lifting bags.
How you doing, Greg?
Black plastic bags filled with God knows what.
Oh man, I'm in the middle of a fucking funeral here.
You on your bike?
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Why are you in a cemetery, Jimmy?
Huh?
Why are you in a cemetery?
I'll tell you why I'm at the cemetery. I'm gonna tell you right now. So I pulled over to take a fucking piss. That's why. All right? Can I take a fucking leak? That's what us truck drivers do. We take a leak.
I was gonna say, you know, when you get to 60 years old, the prostate gets a little enlarged. You gotta take a leak a lot more often, as my dad would say.
Oh my God.
That's a felony, Jimmy.
You should do it
really?
what Greg does. You have to drive around with
I just pissed on my fucking shoe.
With a thermos.
The fucking wind here.
You pee in a thermos. That's all.
I pee in a detergent bottle. I tell you.
Jimmy, that's a felony.
Is it a felony? I just pissed on my boot?
No, you can't put your hands on a little boy's penis.
He's watering the flowers there at the cemetery. There's Greg's detergent bottle that he pees in.
This is what I pee in right here. I keep
That's
this in my
Gregg's
car.
the
Hey, you know-
bedpan right there. Yeah.
Blackman
I keep one of these in the
Blackman
car.
peed into an empty Coke bottle in the back of a limo one time.
I can't
Yeah,
believe it.
how do
I'm
you-
the only motherfucker that pulls over to take a leak, and I'm in the middle of a fucking funeral procession. I got people behind me with their lights on in front of me. Only me. I pull over to take a fucking leak, and I'm in a fucking funeral procession.
Don't trip in a hole.
As long as it's not your funeral, that's all that matters, Jimmy. Remember that.
That's
Now I
right.
got the fucking Suffolk County cops coming through now over here. Look at this shit.
Where's your mask? That's why
I
they're
told you
coming.
that was a felony. What did I tell you? I told you. It's a
John,
felony.
I think it's because he's got no mask on. That's why they're coming from.
Tell him you
Fuck
know the
that
guy.
mask.
Hey, tell him you know the guy and you were just watering his flowers on the grave.
Listen, I'm sick of these fucking masks. I'm sick of this political virus bullshit. All right, please spare me the bullshit with that fucking shit. All right.
I'm glad that none of us
Fucking
got the
virus.
virus. That's good news, though, at least. Right? A lot of people got it in New York.
Procession over here. I'm just
It's all
trying
over
to
New
fucking
York.
do my thing here.
Yeah, Jimmy, you
Yeah,
probably
but-
had it though already. You probably spread it like fucking the plague. He's probably got so many people sick already, they don't even know it, that it came from him.
Yeah, because he
Where's
had
Mr.
it.
Where's
Yeah.
Mr. G?
And he got it from some unsavory female that he's not telling us about.
Probably. Yep, I believe that.
Are
I
you
thought
really
Jim
driving the
was on
truck
his
today?
bike.
Hey,
Jimmy, I
Dave.
love the way that turbo sounds.
Speaking of, hey, right here, look. Dave gave this to me for somebody. I don't want to say who it is, but somebody who had it. Look, right here.
Yeah.
And then we got the friggin'
Oh, you got the tonic
Right.
water too.
the tonic water. The only thing is it's not sugar free.
Oh.
But who you helped me, and the person who you helped me with doesn't drink fucking sugar free. So I got tonic
Oh,
water
Okay, good.
And-
Did you put them on it?
and divided.
That's
So
actually better than the sugar-free one.
Yeah.
actually, this shit really works. So anybody who fucking thinks it's bullshit,
The
and
V-mineralizer.
Dave really Dave knows. I called him privately for somebody, and right here, and they're doing a lot better.
Well, I'm glad. That's
That's
great.
a fact.
So wait, so what product is that?
I send them V-mineralized, John, because it has chelated zinc in it. Plus, all the other minerals are very. People don't realize the zinc opens up the channel so that the zinc inhibits the virus from replicating, but the other vitamins really fortify your immune system. So
But-
it's a very high potency multivitamin. Since this whole COVID thing went down, I've probably quadrupled my sales of V-mineralized because people now are really more interested in health, which they should have been anyway, rather than taking a pre-workout that's going to blow their brain up. So
Exactly. We did the same thing at Gaspari. We talked about that in
Yeah.
the interview when you were on Fitness, Fame, and Fortune, which
right.
was a fantastic webcast program with you and me and Rick Gaspari that you can get on iTunes at any time.
There you go. Nice plug. Look at Jimmy.
What was the name of that?
Jimmy looks like he's riding a horse, doesn't he? Look at him.
Jimmy, those turbos sound so good.
They want to see what protein I'm eating?
M&M's.
Boy.
You should. I
Jimmy,
bet you
take
Jimmy
break.
would eat that habanero
That's
protein,
how I got
John.
this fucking body.
He'd put it on his hot dog.
Fucking M&M's and hot dogs.
I'm shocked
right.
that Hershey's hasn't come out with a protein M&M, although they probably have. But
Oh shit! You
Yeah,
want to
peanut.
right there? That would be great.
yeah, can you get rid of that GPS that's blocking our view?
Then he's going to crash.
Yeah, probably.
I don't even know where the fuck I'm going.
What are you delivering today?
Dead bodies. That's why he was in a.
Dead bodies is right, Greg.
He's
He's cracking himself up.
Yeah. We're supposed to get. You know who's supposed to call in? You guys know Steve Silverman?
Yeah, why do I know that name? I do.
Steve Silverman. He's a pro bodybuilder. I had him on the show recently. He had some drug problems. Big,
Oh, no,
short.
no,
He's
no.
like
Yeah,
he looks
yeah.
like you, Greg. He looks like he could be like your brother.
What is he, a lawyer?
Oh shit!
He
You
cuts
must be
hair
on
for a
it.
living. He's a
He
barber.
cuts hair.
He's a
He's a
pro
lawyer?
bodybuilder, but he cuts hair. He's really good at cutting hair too. So I had him on a couple weeks ago, and he had a crazy story. He was down in Miami.
Oh
He was,
shit! Oh fuck! I know him really well.
You
You're
know
talking
Steve,
about
yeah.
The Ram.
The Ram, yeah.
The Ram. Oh fuck yeah, bro. I know.
He's funny.
Steve's
He's a
good
funny
guy.
dude. I got it. He's supposed to call in. I'm trying to see if he's ready.
He's a good guy. I know him. Yeah, he's
I just cut this fucking tanker off. Sorry, brother. Peace. I didn't mean to run you off the road. I'm eating my fucking peanuts.
Wait.
That's a cesspool truck. Fuck him anyway.
What the fuck? Why am I drawing a blank at a gym? They're very,
Jimmy,
very
that
famous
truck
gym.
sounds good.
Dave, very famous
like it, brother?
gym.
Hit the Jake break.
We have like 14 conversations going on at the same time. What did you say, Greg?
Hey, listen.
The Ram. He's from that gym in Jersey.
Yeah, I don't remember what gym. Is he here?
Oh, no, you know the one. What's his name? The
There
one
he
who
is.
died
There he is. We got him.
Up.
Steve
There
Silverman,
he
what's
is.
up, man?
Going on, what's up, Greg?
What are you doing, man? How you been?
I have the right angle, Dave, but then I switched the camera.
He walked the other way.
Yeah, turn it the other
wrong
way.
way.
All right.
Yeah, Jimmy, can you flip your camera sideways too? You did? Okay, good. This way we can get
You want
everyone
it
in.
sideways? Or
That's
inside?
That's good. That's better. Yeah.
Wrong way? That's the way you like it?
Maybe you could shut the window,
Yeah.
Jimmy, while you're doing a TV show.
How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
You know the story. Dog chasing his tail. You look good, man. You look big.
I don't feel too big.
You look good. You look
I
good.
hear, Steve. I hear you giving haircuts out of your house now. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm cutting hair at my house. I got about like 6 people coming later. That's all I'm doing. I had to get these barber certifications. You got to get certified to be clean. Fucking,
Right.
I don't know.
You're probably making good money. No one can get a haircut now. I mean, I haven't got a haircut in weeks, months.
You got no hair to cut though, Dave. What the
I
fuck?
know, but I still got to get the loose ends trimmed off of my whatever I got. You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Dave, does your sister live down there in Florida?
Me?
No, Dave.
No, my sister's up in.
Dave-
My sister's in Connecticut.
Oh, shit.
Oh, because your sister's a beautician, right?
No,
Hold on, guys.
no, but she does cut hair though. But she's not licensed or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Well, she actually is licensed, but she never. She didn't really follow that path.
There goes Jim.
Something
Steve,
happened.
what have you been up to, man?
Well, I was in prison for about 2 years, but I've been out a year. I just been cutting hair, you know what I'm saying, and training. But I'm thinking about competing, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know if it's worth it to me anymore, you know?
Yeah, fuck that shit. Where you living, though? Are you living in Florida?
I'm in Jersey.
Oh, you're in Jersey.
I'm
You're
in
still
Jersey.
there. I
Yeah.
thought you moved away.
He did.
I
He's
went
back.
to Florida, and I didn't do good down there.
Are you still training at, whatchamacallit?
At Diamond.
Diamond Gym. Jesus Christ. I couldn't spit that out. Are you still there?
Once in a while, though. It's I kind of, not that much. Not as much as I used to. You know what I mean?
What gyms are open down there now, Steve?
Nothing's open. I got in my house, and I do like, you know, that's what I do now.
You got to go to that gym. What was the gym, John, that we just saw the video of?
Attila's.
Attila's gym. They're open.
Yeah, I heard they're going to close them down, but I'm not going to go all the way to there to train. I got weights in my house. It's good enough for me.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, that's far. That's far
Yeah.
from where he is. Diamond Gym's a legendary gym. That's where I met him the first time.
Yeah, I met you in the bathroom.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah.
They had sinks. They were rusted out at the bottom. You say,
Yeah.
you turn on the water, it hit the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good day, though. We had a good time. I remember that. That was really good. Good day.
I bet you Steve Silverman would drink one of those habanero shakes, John.
Probably.
What is in that?
There's a Mr. G. Well, I don't know where he is. He makes this this protein topping like you can put on popcorn. It's like different flavors, like this habanero. There's what's the other one, John? The Shiraka one.
Habanero cheddar.
Yeah, you're supposed to sprinkle it on things, but he sent John these big tubs of it. I said,
Sour cream and
I said, you imagine if someone made a protein shake with it, would anyone be crazy enough to drink it? I said, you'd probably do it, right?
I might try it, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Now you're supposed to put
If
it on
someone
like,
put $100 on the table, you'd do it.
Hey, for $100. For $100, I blow you, Dave.
Just drink the shake for $100. Mr. G ought to do like a Mr. Potts, like drink he'll make the hottest protein, spiciest protein powder you can possibly get and make like shakes, and you get like 5 nut jobs to line up and see who could drink it the fastest. And obviously it would be like one of those like you know, you ever see that show where they taste the different wings? They're all different
Oh,
hot
God.
sauces on them.
Yeah.
So they got to drink the shake or blow Dave.
No blow Dave. Just drink the shake. Whoever can drink it the fastest wins. You know.
They put the habanero sauce on Dave's dick and then you blow it.
no, thanks.
That's for the extra 50.
Although, John, have you seen that show on TV? What is it called, Tyler? You've probably seen it. The guy, they have celebrities on. They taste the wings with the hot sauce on it while they're interviewing them.
It's not on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. It's a YouTube show. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't like spicy food.
I don't like spice. Yeah, I like a little bit of spice, you know, a little bit. But some people go those freaking ghost peppers that melt paint off the cement. That's
well, they have like you could get like they rate the sauces, these hot sauces. Maybe Tyler could pull up the video. They rate the sauces according to how hot they are. They start out like at 100 or 200. At the end, they're up to like a million, like a heat rating of like a million.
You're drinking fucking gasoline. My girlfriend eats that shit.
In Mexico, they have a flavor of hot sauce. It's called paga dos veces.
What's that?
You pay twice.
In a way in, a way out.
But imagine maybe have Mr. G make some of those sprinkle on spices like that, and then he can have a show. He could send it to us. I could do the show, whatever, and we could sprinkle on and try the different hot sauces. People are into that stuff. I'm telling you, he might sell the super hot ones just because people want to add it for flavor to their diet meals. Because if you just put spices and a little protein powder in there, no one's going to have a problem with that using it. I would let my clients use it, like, you know, for dieting, and he could have like crazy ratings because, you know, bodybuilders like fucking off the wall insane stuff. So you could have the one that has a rating of 100, 1,000, you know, 100,000, a million. You know, have like 4 different ones, and you know, people would be buying the million heat rating one, just because they want to see what it tastes like. You know.
Well, as fun as that sounds,
yeah.
If you've gotten a giant color picture of a stack of giant peanut butter cups coated in white chocolate, you are not going to want the fucking hot sauce.
That's true. That's true.
I can speak from experience.
I can't believe Mr. G's not on it. He was just bragging to me the other day about he had like $10,000 in orders. Oh, we got him?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Mr. G, is that you? We have an empty set there. Whose house is that?
That was Gregg left.
Oh, that was Gregg? Oh.
Yeah, Gregg's going to get his tin of jumbo Palumbo cookies.
Mr. G's like the drug dealer. He gives you he sends you one cookie for free and gets you hooked, and then you got to go buy the rest of them because you're so.
How do you think John made all those gains right here? John made all those gains right here.
I got my tin here too, my empty tin.
What is that? You really have cookies, Dave?
Yeah, they're cookies.
They're not. I don't make them. Mr. G, my friend Mr. G makes them.
Oh, okay.
And they're delicious.
Oh, there he is. That's Mr. G right there.
Christmas, Santa Claus.
Is Mr. G with us?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Do you know G?
Oh, Santa
Mr.
Claus
G
G today?
I don't know. So.
We got to get Mr. G. We got to get Mr. G to send Steve some cookies. He'll eat them on the air.
I want to.
Right here. George,
oh,
right here.
Man,
buddy.
this fucking Skype shit sucks!
I
hate Skype!
You're driving around. What do you want? You probably don't have a signal.
Skype sucks my dick!
Let's go back to someone a little more normal. John.
Jimmy, I don't see Jimmy.
Did you ever think you'd be the normal one on the show, John?
What's that?
Did you ever think you'd be the normal guy on the show?
Well, yeah, and that I'd be doing this and trying to act like them.
We're like the Munsters. Hey, John, you're like Marilyn Munster. You know, you're the only one that's normal.
That's right. Are you Uncle Fester?
Yeah. That's me, Marilyn.
I'm Uncle Fester.
You're Fester?
Well, yeah. You actually, Gregg.
Gregg's got to be Fester, yeah. The head.
Gregg and I would be neck and neck for the part of Uncle Fester. He wears the dark sunglasses.
You'd be Gomez, John.
Well, because he's got those dark sunglasses.
I want to be Lurch.
George is cousin it. Look at George.
I want to be Lurch. You rang. That was a classic show, don't you think?
It was. They don't make shows
like
that.
The Addams. Right? I'm thinking Addams Family. I'm confused.
Addams Family was great.
Well, the Addams Family was with Fester. Fester, right? No, which one was
No.
Festa? Festa was Adam's
Yeah,
family.
Uncle
Yeah.
Uncle Fester's Adam's family, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pugsley, remember Pugsley?
Hey, John,
That
you
was like
still
Pugsley.
got those? I finished those cookies off the first day.
Yeah,
almost.
my kids ate those things in a day.
I make them
Yeah.
last, man. These are fucking good.
Yeah. They're great.
Have you seen
Look
this?
at
Have you
These
seen
are
this
really
pre-workout?
fucking Good cookies.
Protein.
Nice. Did you see this company that Lee Priest works for, Mental Hamster? They got a
No.
pre-workout. It's the greatest name. It's called Bipolar. How funny is that?
Yep.
They sent me.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet, but I don't want to become
Flavor called
bipolar.
bipolar?
Bipolar. That's the name of it. Yeah, that's a good name, right?
What's in it?
I don't know. What's not in it? That's the key. Lee Priest said it
Sweet-
makes him whacked out of his mind. So there must
Sounds
be-
like sweet and sour.
Yeah, exactly. Has anyone? Do any of you guys watch Westworld?
No.
Great.
I don't
Yeah.
even watch TV, Dave.
I watch it while I'm working out for a half hour every night. You know, it's the only time I do it. But someone told me to watch Westworld. You'd love it, John.
Westworld?
Westworld on HBO.
I think I've seen it.
No, you would know you saw it. It's
Has
Anthony
it been
Hopkins.
around for a while? It's like it's not new.
They're on season 3, yeah, but it's phenomenal. You would love it. I'm telling you.
All right. As soon as I'm done with Bosch.
All right,
That's
John.
what
I
I'm
mean,
big
Greg, you
watching.
watch a lot of TV, don't you? You've never seen Westworld?
He's not in there now.
Oh, he probably doesn't have HBO though. That's probably why he doesn't watch it. Jimmy
God,
DeMoe,
those cookies are so good with coffee. I got to tell you.
do you drink decaf or regular coffee, John?
Regular,
Yeah.
high test, dark roast.
I never drank caffeine until I had kids. Now all of a sudden I've been trickling back into the caffeine crew because I can't stay awake anymore. You know, especially when we record all day. I need a little caffeine. Who's that? Oh, Santa Claus G.
Oh, that's why I'm here today, Dave. I got a big announcement. Are you ready for the big announcement?
I see me, but
Oh, that's right. He's got an announcement today. Do we have John still here? Oh, we lost. Hold on. Well, let's wait till John comes back, George.
did he get knocked? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just Mr. G's got to make an announcement, or Santa Claus, I should say, has to make an announcement. But let's get John
Mr.
back
G-
first so we can hear the announcement.
I got knocked off. I mean, John got knocked off.
I
too.
think everyone got knocked off. Mr. G, Mr.
I
G
fucking
knocked
give
everyone
up.
off.
I fucking give up. I give up.
Jimmy, don't give up.
I give up with that.
Mr. G, everyone's wondering when they get the next load of cookies. We're very low. I have nothing left.
That's why Santa's here today.
Oh shit!
Santa's here today because it's Christmas today.
Are we all getting presents?
Yes! Big present.
Oh,
Huge announcement for the Olympia. Tremendous. Since the Olympia is in a brand new venue, brand new promoters. 12 years ago from the Arnold when we had the whole big whack pack show. I want to have us all go to the Olympia this year, Christmas time, and do the whole stage thing. Build us a big stage, and we'll have all the same stuff.
Who's
Well,
building the
Chris-
stage? You building it?
Yes. Or we'll have them
George,
build a
they're looking for you, George.
Hey, you got to go find what the other dude.
Steve?
Steve, you got to find Steve. We got kicked off, and he and I were just rapping together. There was just all you guys.
All right. We got to get Steve
I got
Silverman
knocked
back
off
on.
too. We all got knocked off.
All right.
Yeah, I got kicked off.
All right, so
too,
Mr. G and Jimmy the Bull are building a booth. That's what I heard.
Wait.
Jimmy,
Say
you gotta
that
stop
again.
and get a hot dog.
Mr. G
Yeah,
is getting
I'm
Jimmy to
looking for
build
one
it.
right
I guess
now,
he better get you too, John. He's building a house in Vegas.
Those are the best hot dogs in the world, Greg.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding. I agree, Jimmy. I eat them too.
Jimmy, we
No,
can't see you.
Beat them, man.
What do you eat on your hot dog though? I just do ketchup and mustard. That's it.
I do a little mustard, a little sauerkraut sometimes, you know.
That's what
I'll
I-
throw sauerkraut too. Yeah.
That's
Delicious,
mustard
man.
and sauerkraut.
Jimmy likes those hot dog trucks that are on the side of the road where you just stop and he puts
Oh, they're
chili
the
and
best.
everything on it. I've seen him.
I
the
love
best.
those.
And Jimmy won't get one hot dog. He gets like 2 or 3 hot dogs at a time.
Oh, I got to do 3 at least. Yeah.
Me too.
To 2 bites.
They're like
No,
potato chips.
John,
You
he
have
gets
to do
these
one.
foot-long dogs. They're huge.
Oh, I got to tell you, Dave, the other day I was dropping off at the farm out in Riverhead,
Yeah.
and they got a place next door. They're all like cows and shit, right? So I was talking to the dude there that was working on the farm that I was dumping at.
Right.
So I says, what's with the cows there, man? Can you get milk over there? He says, no. He goes, you could get steak. I said, steak? I says, really? I says, you're telling me they kill those fucking cows? He says, yeah, the butcher comes here, and you can get fresh steaks. I go, no fucking way. I went over there, right? Why does this cocksucker keep calling me? Stop! So anyway.
I can't see you, you know. I don't know why your camera's not on.
I go next door, and lo and behold, fucking steaks in the refrigerator there, right?
Really?
So yes, I asked the lady there. I says, what's with the steaks here? She says, that one steak you have in your hand there, that sirloin, it's 3 days old. I said, you just killed the cow 3 days ago? She says, yeah, 3 days. I says, well, let me get it. It was a sirloin, right?
Yeah.
I bought it. It was $30. I didn't give a fuck.
Wow.
It was $30.
Why was it so expensive?
It's only 3 days old.
Yeah.
Who cares if it's 3 days old? That's an expensive steak.
It's better when it's older, though.
Better when it's like that, I guess.
Don, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. We're not talking about aged meat here. We're talking about fresh kills off the farm, bro. Okay? I had the fucking... I went home. I didn't cook it that day. It came in a vacuum packed like fucking plastic, right? It wasn't even frozen, nothing. I went home the next day. I fucking said, let me try this motherfucker. I put the grill on. I barbecued this thing. It was the best fucking steak I ever had in my life. I'm going back Friday. I'm getting another one.
Really?
It was out of this fucking world, bro.
Is it grass-fed? What was the deal?
Huh?
Is it like grass-fed beef or something?
Yeah, it's a free-range cows out there,
Oh,
man.
well, that's healthy for you, so that's good.
High in omega-3s.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
John,
Jimmy.
they grain finish. He goes, they grain
Don't
finish.
listen to him, Jimmy.
Arachidonic
I wish
acid.
I was
They
born on
grain
a farm.
finish.
It's not more. Hey, Jimmy, it's not better than a grass-fed hot dog, though.
There's no such thing, Greg. There's no such
Ain't
thing as a
nothing better than a hot
grass-fed
dog on a
hot
grill,
dog.
Greg. I'm telling you right now. My fucking door just flew open. Fucking unbelievable shit. Fucking truck.
I gotta send Tyler the
Fucking,
hold on, I got
fucking bullshit, motherfucker. Fucking made a turn. My door flew open. Fucking unbelievable. Good thing I had no passenger. Would have been the end of that motherfucker.
Sorry, I got
Grass-fed hot dog.
Steve, do you know Jimmy the Bull?
No, I don't.
Oh.
He
This
sounds
is a great introduction.
I think you
Steve, how
met
you
Jimmy the
doing?
Bull on the TV show in New York, didn't you?
Do I know Steve, Dave?
I think
don't
you guys
think
met
so.
at our TV show. Jimmy, can you turn your camera on so I can see you?
That's Jimmy Pellechia, Jimmy the Iron Bull.
Jimmy the Bull.
We can't see you, Jimmy.
I can't see.
No.
Dude, he's the fucking strongest guy you ever met.
Touch the video camera.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
He benched 1,000 pounds in 1990.
I'm gonna have an accident over
Dude,
here. Hold
I
on.
spotted him. He was doing reverse bench with 600.
Yeah,
How about now?
in a tank top,
Yeah, the
I sent
tank
something
top
to
is
your
right. No,
Facebook.
right?
no shirts or nothing.
Can you see me now, Dave?
No.
No.
Fucking thing.
I see a black screen. That's it.
You know what you do? Put up a picture of a hot
studio,
dog.
man.
He probably called
missed
something
the
like
studio.
Skype audio or something like that.
When we used to go live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent Tyler that video, John. I sent you the Barnes and Noble one. I want to play it.
Play it. It's hysterical.
Yeah, it's funny. There's someone,
I mean, if you
one
know
of
the inside
our
story.
fans sent this to us. Hold on.
Greg, can you see me, Greg?
All right.
No, I can't see. Jimmy, I hear you really well, but I don't see you.
All right, wait a minute.
We
I gotta
all do.
something here.
Which kind of ruins the effect, Jimmy, because you have like it's the facial mannerisms that really are the
I
best.
hate this fucking Skype. I really do. I'm
Me
trying
too.
To, I don't know. I think I'm taking pictures of myself. Hold on. Yeah.
That's what happens when you hit 60. Things don't work. You can't work technology anymore.
I just took about 100 pictures of me. Hold on.
He's taking. I think you're taking pictures of us because I keep seeing
Because you
pictures from
posted
him.
This ain't right over here. Wait a minute. How about now?
No.
Jimmy, you should get Santa Claus right there to get your new phone.
Jimmy, you need to get a jitterbug.
This shut
How
down.
about what the fuck's a jitterbug?
It's a phone for
Was that
people
a new
like
fucking
you. It's got
virus?
big numbers.
All right, I want to play this video, guys. Hold on. No one talk. A fan sent this.
Has been way too long. My magazine is not making sales. It's #1 here at Barnes & Noble, where you could get
What's he playing?
301 pages of shredded glutes. Please open up. Many, many men need to see shredded glutes.
What is it? Somebody
This
masturbating?
shutdown
What the fuck
has
is it?
It was some guy shot a video outside Barnes and Noble. I didn't even know there was any Barnes and Noble left, and he was doing
I
like
didn't either. That was a surprise.
yeah, he was doing a Blackman impression. We're #1 at Barnes and Noble. There's lots of. It's a shame that we're shut down. Men need to see shredded glutes. You know. Very funny.
Men.
Yes. Yeah, not women. Men need to see shredded glutes. Oh my God.
Jimmy, supposedly Santa Claus has a present for us.
Oh yeah, so George, what's the present now?
Jumbo lights.
Oh, finally! Holy mackerel!
Jumbo lights. And we targeted the whole thing. Look, it says RxMuscle on the bottom.
Oh, nice.
We got 4 flavors. This way you guys can promote the cookies all around you. We'll get them in all the gyms. And these guys can make...
George, you should come out with a flavor that's hot dog flavor. And you put a picture of Jimmy in it. Me and Jimmy.
What? So George, what's the flavors for Jumbo Lights?
We got Cinnabon. We got oatmeal raisin.
I like that. It's my favorite.
And here I have a big giant tin. A half a popcorn tin.
Wow.
It's dozen in there. And you got, this is chocolate chip.
Nice.
Yeah. That's mine.
My kids will eat those. I'm going to take all the cinnamon raisin for myself. Oatmeal raisin.
We got white and dark chocolate.
That's the Romano flavor.
Yeah.
Baby nut.
I'm the chocolate chip.
White
And then we
chocolate.
got chocolate raisin.
Now,
Now we have our own cookie for RX.
There you go.
Each one has. This way you can have a cheat meal every day.
Hold it up a little higher. Yeah.
You can have
We're
a
all
cheat
gonna
meal
get
every day.
salad.
And not feel
What's
guilty.
the macros on the Jumbo Light?
270 calories and the whole thing.
How much protein?
Is 16 grams of isolized whey protein vanilla.
Okay, good.
The total carbs is 27.6.
Okay.
15 grams of sugar, and that's pretty much it.
All right, so that's a very healthy cookie. That's a good. That's reasonable. The Jumbo Palumbo cookies are for people who want to, they're mass cookies. These are like more like maintenance cookies, protein cookies.
Well,
But wait a minute, Mr. G, the mask doesn't work unless it's covering your nose.
Harvey, they're gonna come. We're gonna put them in the whole big tin, Dave.
I
think,
Mr. G, you should grow your beard back. I think you should. Don't you think Mr. G should have one of those long beards?
Hold on, Dave. In order to launch this thing, we're gonna each cookie from now until December is gonna have a number in it, and we're gonna pull a raffle for everyone around the world for a paid trip for 2 to the Mr. Olympia VIP.
All right, so it's going to be like the Willy Wonka golden ticket in there.
Right, boys. I spoke to my friend Willy Wonka, and he gave me an idea. So when you open the cookie here, right?
But wait. What he doesn't tell you is you get that trip all the way out to Vegas. Jimmy's gonna drive you in the truck.
Right, it's not an airplane ticket or anything like that. Yeah.
Jimmy will drive you one of them Mack trucks.
You guys, when you open the cookie, on the inside of the cookie is a number, and then in December we'll have we'll have a live show, and we'll pull a raffle, and someone will win a full paid trip for 2.
Wow, all right, that's great. So all you got to do is buy. So the more cookies you buy, the more chances you got to win.
Like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Everyone will have it's amazing, Dave, because now with Santa, I can eat cookies and still stay in shape. I can have my cheat meal too. Look, see? This is the greatest gift in the world. And we're all gonna go, Dave, get us a stage at the Mr. Olympia, like we did 12 years ago. I've already spoke to Biggie Smalls. He's gonna go down there, and we'll promote everybody on the stage. We'll have all the shows that you have on RX. All us guys. All entertainment for who? It's for the fan. For all the fans.
Let me give you a quote. Let me give you a quote from the white Biggie Smalls, your brother, Rob. He told me back in the day when we did that last booth at the Arnold. He said, "Dave." I said, "Yes, Rob." He goes, "Enjoy. You better enjoy this." I said, "Why?" He goes, "It'll never happen again." And he was right.
Yeah.
That was it.
We had a good time.
It was a rare moment in time where everything, all the planets aligned themselves and created that weekend.
Dave, they're happening now. They're happening now. We're planning to have being at Planet Hollywood. A new guy.
Well, you got to sell enough cookies to finance this booth. That's all. So people better start buying these cookies up, George.
Dave, what do you think I'm talking about?
I understand that, but I'm trying to help promote. You got to sell. How many cookies you got to sell to finance one of those booths? 100,000?
25,000.
25,000 cookies.
And we're all getting salaries.
That's right.
Yes. I'm saying, look, you guys don't look. Mr. G already set up. He already has displays in gyms where they're selling all the product. We did test runs before all this stuff broke down. We had test runs of products and stuff. So guys were selling for $1,000 to $2,500 a month in sales in all the snacks. Once we get going, you guys will be able to branch out to all the people you know and set them up. We got we got the infrastructure, we got the product, and we have the platform right here.
Well, I'll hook you up with Dan Solomon. He can contact Dan Solomon about a booth and tell Dan he wants to build. Dan, I want to build a city within the expo all there.
It'll be the greatest thing for Solomon because we'll have not only will we have our RX, we can have everybody on there. All the other people who have products.
He's going to build like a Santa Claus village that we're going to be in, John.
We should rent a trailer and have Jimmy drive us all in a trailer.
Yep.
What about that? Get an RV we take 3 weeks and we drive across country and we stop at every gym that has our products in. And
if I ever spent 3 weeks on the road with you guys now, I would be committed to an insane asylum when I got back. You know.
So Mr. G, how many scoops of habanero cheddar protein powder do I use for a shake?
John, I want to see you drink that.
Well, in every table, John, did you do what we spoke about yet?
But no, because you know what happened? You sent me pictures of peanut butter cups with white chocolate on it. And then the box came yesterday, and I'm thinking, fucking A, white chocolate peanut butter cups. All right? Big ones you showed me. They were giant.
I like the tub he sent you because there's only like a little bit left.
I was a little bit disappointed with the habanero cheddar.
John, I like the tub he sent you because there's only a little bit left, and that means it's been scooped out of a couple million times probably. You know.
So I have 1,000 pounds in the warehouse in 10-pound containers, in black 10-pound containers, all waiting, like the March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Dave, you sprinkle that on your kids' cereal.
What do you do with it?
With the seasoning?
Other than popcorn, what do you put it on?
Chips.
You put it in.
Let me tell you something. Let me give Mr. G props. He had a potato chip, a Mr. Potts potato chip.
Yeah,
okay?
I heard of those.
Every time he sent me a box of them, it was a different rendition. I don't know how he kept changing it. And Tyler in the studio here can attest to it. He probably ate more bags than I did. They were fucking awesome. I don't know why these things didn't make it. I don't know why they didn't sell 1 million bags. They're fucking awesome.
Dave, because they need to be promoted. Because every person I went to in the industry, every single person shut us down. Well, no, nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. Seriously, everyone. You know.
Best chip I've ever tasted that actually was healthy, that had some protein in it.
there.
Well, we still have them. They're on our site. Look, the cookies. We're gonna have all the snacks. That's the whole idea.
My kids ate them. I ate them. Tyler ate them. There wasn't a single person I gave a bag of chips to that didn't like them. Some of them were a little hot, the spicy hot, but they were.
That's the habanero cheddar.
You had the super hot ones too. You had a hotter one.
So anyway, hey John, the habanero cheddar you can put in soup, in your salad, anything. You can make your own snack. You can buy a bag of Skinny Bob popcorn and just. I
want to put it on rice.
Yeah, I do
mixed into rice, it would be delicious, probably.
Yeah, right.
Dave, you put it on your kid's cereal.
You know what you can make out of that? You know what you should have done, Mr. G? You can make a macaroni and cheese with that stuff, probably.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make pasta with it, like the actual pasta.
John, I told John. Yes, John, make the pasta, make the bread, like I said, and we're gonna sell it in all the gyms.
How about bagels? Can you make bagels out of that stuff?
I'm not going to put our stuff in 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven wants us to put our cookies in there. I'm not going to do it. I want to
John, hold on. I got Mr. G. I got to tell this story. I'm not making fun of you, and I'm not. This is a compliment to you. Mr. G went to like the 7-Elevens where he lives in Jersey there, and he got them to take like bags of the chips. And the guy, I don't know how he sold them. Mr. G's a good salesperson. He got the guy to stock the shelves with the chips. And the guy wanted to call Mr. G back, and he wanted him to take the chips back. Because, people didn't know what they were. So I guess he wasn't selling them right, or maybe he was selling them for too much. And Mr. G's like, I'm not coming back and giving you the money back. I'm not giving you your money back on the chips. The guy probably had like 6,000 bags of them. That's
Dave, what happened is I didn't know. I didn't know that you only sell them 10 bags at a time.
Yeah,
because they had no shelf space.
It's stupid the way they do it.
When the guy goes there, he just gives them 10 bags and comes back a couple days later and refills the shelf. I sold the guy 100 times more than he normally gets on an order. So if the guy gets a dozen, I sold him 95, 135 bags of chips. So now the chips are selling, but he's looking in his back warehouse where all there is 6 boxes of my chips.
Was that Tom's River? Was that Tom's River?
Yeah, it was, Greg.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I saw that. Holy Christ.
We were in 7-Eleven.
It was 7-Eleven. I thought it was a Wawa.
Yeah, but 7-Eleven they don't promote the product. That's the issue.
Well, you know what it is? It's all about shelf space and paying them to have displays. It's a whole scam getting into 7-Eleven.
They only make 7 cents to 10 cents on a bag of Lay's.
I'm sure.
They make $1.25 on every bag of Vine that they sold. So every one bag he sold, it was like selling 12 bags of Lay's. I told the guy.
Right.
I go, you sold 6 of my bags. You'd have to sell 60 Lay's. I'm outselling them. I'm selling more than Lay's.
John, when you worked for VPX there, Redline, remember when they were selling those? What would it cost to get like an end cap in 7-Eleven?
Oh, you got to pay like $15 for an end cap, and then you got to do like 1,000 stores. So,
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so it's hard to sell in 7-Eleven.
No, not the end cap. No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. Facing is $15, so or 15 to $30. Facing is like on the shelf. Mm-hmm. You got like a square, and your product goes, and then it goes deep. You stack them however deep they go. The end cap's a whole. They're forget about it. That's expensive, and you got to do it like 1,000 stores at a time. People think getting that shit in 7-Eleven's easy, man. It's not. It is expensive as hell. But you're gonna make tons of money because they sell that shit all the time.
Yeah.
You have to service it though. You have to have the guys that you can't leave stuff. So you have to have the guys that are in an area, a 50-mile area, that go to every 7-Eleven every other day and make sure your stuff is there because other people take your stuff, move.
Joe. And
They
then you
move it.
You're gonna have
Yeah,
good
that happened all the time at DPX. The guys, the other distributors would come in and they'd move the shit out of the way. How are you gonna know? You know, no one's gonna say anything until you gotta go. You gotta have a tremendous distribution and maintenance route to go along with those stores. It is not easy, man. It is a giant effort-filled job to do to manage your product at 7-Eleven.
I'm sure that's why Jack is using Pepsi now to distribute Bang, right?
Yeah.
That's what yeah.
Well, because the reason why is because Pepsi already has the manpower. They go there. That's so.
There every day.
People contacted me to carry out product like Hers chips and Lay's. And Wise chips. They carry other brands. They have a whole bunch of other brands they carry. Yep. The guy's going there. So the guy goes, listen, I got this new product. Can you take put a couple cases in? The guy goes, okay. Now the guy's going there. This guy's servicing it. That's what you need.
So why don't you sell your chips to like have Wise distribute your chips or something like that?
Because I don't. I don't want to. What we're doing now. This is what I'm doing now with the cookies and stuff. Cookies outsell chips at probably 1,000 to 1. Yeah. Everybody wants something sweet at the end of the night, and it's an easy snack on the go. All right, chips. The chips are gonna follow through. I still have the seasoning, and I still have the ways to make the seasoning. Nobody's making that here. Nobody has the way to do it. We're gonna do it ourselves, starting here. You know this. I got people, Dave. You know, people all around the world are on our site now, nonstop. Ever since we've done this.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm investing my time and effort into you because I think that you got a good product, and I want you to make some money. So. Go to MrPottsProtein.net. Maybe Tyler can put that website up again, and you can get your cookies there. The jumbo lights on sale now.
Yeah, put it up. You're gonna see. Yeah.
What's the turnaround time if someone orders a thing of cookies? What is what?
For the big ones, it's 5 to 7 days. For the small ones, it's gonna be like 3 days.
Oh, okay.
4 days.
Now, how many cookies come with the big one? Someone asked me that. I don't know if you have it on the site or not.
Yeah, 4 cookies.
4 big jumbo cookies. Okay, so people, it's not. Someone was asking me, they're like $59. I said, well, you get multiple cookies. You get 4 cookies for that. It's not
those big cookies are equivalent to 10 of the.
Yeah, no, they're huge. They're huge. You don't have to eat them all in one sitting.
Right. So
where's the freaking peanut butter cups?
I got them coming.
Did you make a peanut butter cookie, George?
Peanut butter cups.
I want a peanut butter cookie too.
White chocolate peanut butter.
Here's the deal. If I make it with the peanut butter cookie, you want it with peanut butter chips or not? Because if I add the peanut butter chips, it's going to add more carbs.
No, I want white chocolate.
I want peanut butter in the dough. Can't you do that? So it's a peanut butter flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that.
I'll sign up for one of those.
Maybe get the powdered peanut butter, George, and use that. Powdered peanut flour.
Cups.
You want peanut? Dave, you want a peanut butter cookie, right?
Yeah. So what would you use? It would use peanut flour, I would assume, right?
No. We grind. I take peanuts and grind them.
Oh, okay.
We're all the way fresh.
If you grind peanuts, doesn't it turn to oil though?
No.
The flour soaks it up.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. See,
It would be bendy. They would make them more doughy, like bendy. That'd be great.
You can make them crispy. You just got to cook them longer.
I like.
Make me. I want to. You got to make a new flavor for me. Make it the Dave's preference or something like that. Peanut butter flavor, something like that. I don't know.
Dave's preference.
Call it the.
It should be macadamia. I'm the one that should have the peanut butter cup.
That's true. You're right. Mine should be macadamia. You're right.
John, we already got the name of the peanut butter cups. He
already puts Mac oil. I'll tell you one thing that George. I want to say one thing for the cookie. If you read the ingredient list, it's the greatest ingredient list of all time. It's flour, omega-3 eggs, macadamia nut oil, isolized protein, and regular cane sugar. Yep. That's the most natural ingredients you could possibly get, and all those ingredients are really good. I mean, aside from the fact that there's sugar, you wouldn't use this while you're dieting. Everything is a real natural ingredient, and I think it's a really pretty healthy cookie when you think about it. I feel very comfortable giving it to my kids.
Yep.
Hey, you can't use if you use Splenda and all that stuff. It changes. It's like air.
It doesn't exactly, and there's no flavor.
Right.
The sugar. Besides the fact, our great grandparents and stuff ate sugar, flour.
Right, but you're not using a lot of crap. There's not a lot of crap ingredients. There's no hydrogenated oils. You're not using high fructose corn syrup. You're using good quality ingredients, which probably adds a lot to your cost. But you want to make a good cookie. That's your selling point.
Well, it also adds to shelf life because I'm not adding. If I add citric acid, that makes the cookie not get hard.
Right.
And also sodium benzenate is a preservative. John knows about that. If I add that, that's gonna make the cookie last longer. But it's also gonna take away from adding more ingredients to it. And I'd rather keep it.
Well,
the
key is you just sell them very quickly, which we've been doing.
I've had these. I'm still eating this cookie that I got 2 weeks.
Doesn't go bad,
Dude,
yeah.
I finished that like with 2 days. I finished it.
Also, sugar is a preservative. Regular cane sugar preserves the product longer too. Believe it or not.
So does the butter, the oil.
Yes.
That shit was great though.
Mr. G, I'm shocked that you haven't been arrested yet for either surfing or going to the gym in public. Or how come you haven't been arrested like all the other maniacs out there?
Oh, because I've been going to this. I've been surfing. We go to once because all the streets here you can't park. So there's one street we park on, and then that's where I go. That's where I go surfing.
I know, but how come no one's arrested you yet? Like Louis Uridell.
Oh, because they're not gonna. I'm 60 because I'm 60 years old. I'm 62.
They think he's just a crazy old guy.
No, I know, and I know all the guys surf.
They leave that crazy fucking old guy alone, man.
Hey George, do you surf off of Seaside Park? Is that where you are?
So, yeah, I'm close to it, but I don't surf. That's Seaside Heights and Park. I don't surf.
Not the Heights, the park over there, like Pelican Park or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't go to that spot. Ever since the pier got destroyed from Sandy, it doesn't. And besides, you can't park there anyway. During the whole year, all parking screwed up.
What side of the bridge are you on? Are you on the Seaside Heights side, or are you more towards like Point Pleasant and shit?
I'm talking about Point Pleasant.
Oh, that's where you are.
Yeah, I'm right over there.
I know that beach. I know all it.
Jimmy.
Beach, like Ortley.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm close. I'm about 10 miles from Ortley. I surf Spring Lake.
Okay.
Spring Lake. It's called the Irish Riviera. All rich Irish. You see the American flag, the Notre Dame flag, and the Irish flag.
Yeah, but I'm a Guinea. I go in that water. We leave an oil slick.
John, I went to Hawaii with a man of about 5 or 6 years ago, and we drove to the north part of the island of Oahu, and we saw the beach called Pipeline. Mm-hmm. And when I looked at those waves, I'm like, you got to be out of your fucking mind. I wouldn't even go in the water just to dip my feet. That's how deadly these waves are. And George, didn't you live there or something like that, or didn't you surf there before?
I went to move there. I moved there in 1979. I went to live there, and I stayed in a house. I moved to Lahaina, which is Maui.
Yeah, no, I know where that is. Yeah.
And I used to, and I lived at this house. This girl, she was an Alaskan Indian. She used to drive an old black sedan truck. She was like a pot dealer for the whole island, right? And she rented out rooms. My friend was there too. So I used to make money. We had a big giant mango tree. And I would dress up as Tarzan, and the tour buses with all the Japanese would come by, and I would hold up a mango and point. And they'd stop and I'd get on them, and they wouldn't talk. I'm like, oh yeah, you want mango? Mango good for you. Just come from Ireland. Big cars there. Yeah, you take.
You can't make this shit up, John. You cannot make this stuff up.
Hey George, was Bobby with you? Was Bobby out there with you?
No.
No, Bobby. No, Bobby was in New York still.
Now, as big as that wave at the pipeline looked, there's a place in Portugal called Nazaré, where they had the world record wave a guy rode was 100 feet.
Is that true, George?
That was Liam McNamara.
Yep, 100-foot wave at
His toning
Nazareth.
partner is Callie Mamala, a friend of mine. These guys are watermen. You got to be able. It's not a matter of being able to drop in a wave. You got to be like a Navy SEAL. You got to be able to handle the wipe because you're wiping out in that water. The white water is 60 feet high.
Wow.
So they have these special suits now that you wear, right? That have these compressions in them that you pull the cord and it brings you up to the top.
Oh,
Fast.
I didn't know that.
They have one, then they have another one that deflates it because you don't want to be, because once you get up, there's 3 or 4 more waves that come. You want to be able to deflate it so you dive back down. Guys die every year. I mean, it's.
Yeah, fuck that.
They get towed in. They get towed in with a jet ski.
Well, now they're not doing towing in. They're like that's for babies. They're now paddling into the wave. And
Are
the
they
wave goes
really?
30 miles an hour.
How do you paddle into a 100-foot wave?
Yeah.
I gotta see.
You got to have some serious set of balls to be able to do that. You should pull up that video, Tyler.
Tyler, put up a couple of videos of Nazaré, Portugal, world record wave. It just boggles your mind how high these waves.
But think about it, with the set of balls that someone could do that.
Training.
You know,
they're all in the weight training and working out. Like
yeah, they are. I interviewed one for Muscular Development a long time ago. He was going to Mavericks in Northern California at Half Moon Bay.
Yeah, Maverick, and that place is cold. The deal with that place is it's ice cold. The water.
Yeah. Plus, the waves breaks 2 miles out. You got to paddle way the hell out.
Yeah, and it's ice cold.
Yeah. Mark Fu from Hawaii died there.
Yeah, because he was, I believe, because he took it like anything else. You take stuff for granted, just like training at the gym. You go to the gym and you take stuff for granted and you're not paying attention, and wow. Yeah, that was a tragedy when he died, definitely. You know, I mean, I don't know whether he was partying or not the night before, or whatever, but.
What, he drowned or did he hit his head?
Drowned.
No, drowned.
it's funny. Someone dies in surfing, and they have like memorial for him. Someone dies in bodybuilding, and they're like, "Oh, the steroids killed him." You know. Well, you know what?
That's the truth.
It's the same fucking thing. You know, if you're going under a 100-foot wave, I think that's a lot more dangerous than taking a couple steroid injections, don't you?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Dude, I wouldn't do that shit. No fucking way. When I was a kid, I used to go out.
It's a Hawaiian culture.
I've been on waves like that in a boat. Now I go on a fucking circle line in New York City. The water's like glass and I'm nauseous. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'll take you surfing. I'll take you to the new mall they built, the Dream Mall they built in Edison, Jersey. They have an indoor skiing and snowboarding, and they have an indoor pool.
Wow.
A wave pool.
Yeah.
You can surf on the wave pool there.
What do they charge for that?
Huh?
What do they charge to surf indoors?
It's $1,000 an hour, but there's 100. It generates 120 waves. So you get like 10 guys together, pay like $120.
Oh, I see. You can go to. It's not just one person. You can go together. Is what you're saying.
Right. That's how. Yeah. That's my friends with student surf schools and camps. My friends who I work with the surf camps are running it.
That's a great idea. Wow.
Yeah. So they're gonna. That's what. Hey, where do you think the jumbo lights and all that stuff are gonna go as soon as they open up?
All right, well, guys, we got to wrap this thing up. George, thanks for dressing up as Santa Claus today. I feel like I just received a lot of cool presents. I'm waiting for my jumbo lights in the mail. Please send them out. Send out Gregg's, Romano's. Who else wants cookies? Oh, Lee Priest wants cookies too. Did you ever send Lee cookies?
I'm gonna send them.
All right, he'll definitely promote them for you.
Peanut butter cups.
You got them.
All right, guys. Thanks to Steve Silverman also for calling in. I know we probably overwhelmed him. Jimmy the Bull, hopefully he's...
Here he is, that's baby. Oh, man.
What do we have?
Listen, Dave, make the booth happen, baby. Come on, the booth.
Jimmy,
booth.
we're about to wrap this up. Give us our final words of the day.
My brother's gonna put up 50 grand. My brother Bobby's putting up 50 grand. Come on, the booth. Planet Hollywood. 12 years later, and we're gonna have a transformation challenge too. That's the next thing I'm doing.
All right.
I want to get back
Don't
to
get
the
ahead of
fast.
yourself. You're
next
jumping at.
week.
Just send out those cookies for now. All right.
Yeah, I'm waiting by my mailbox.
All right. I'm Dave Palumbo for John Romano and the entire Whack Pack. We'll see you next week.
Later.
RxMuscle. Woo!